Hey everyone, this is John with Sir Winston Honeybees, and today I am in Wooster, Ohio at the Tri-County Beekeepers Association's, it's called their annual meeting, but it's kind of a big expo, if you will. We've got some lectures, we've got some vendors. We're going to walk around and take a look and see who's here. I've already been around one time. It's pretty exciting. Talk to some cool people, even some YouTubers, and we're going to get to meet them here in a second. So let's walk around and see who's here. Yeah, there's a lot of Amish folk here, so I kind of have to be careful. Amish folk are the best for beekeeping equipment just because they're so good with woodworking. So I kind of want to be careful about videotaping because I don't really know how they feel about it. But I want to go over here to Mike's Bees. And I bought this product earlier today. Hopefully the camera goes around. There we go. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your service, by the way. Start first off. Yeah, tell me a little about this product. I bought this product earlier, especially the tablets.
Yep. Okay, we sell oxalic acid, EPA registered, and it's approved for 4 grams per week. We just got that accomplished this past year. And it comes in the powder form and also the tablet.
Now that is something I'm super excited about, is the tablets.
The tablets are exactly 1 gram of oxalic acid in them, so they'll weigh a little more than a gram because to make a tablet, you got to put an excipient in it.
Okay.
And so it's a little heavier than 1 gram, but there's exactly 1 gram of oxalic acid in the tablet. And the same way, it just makes it easy to use, convenient, pre-measured, very easy to use. I treat in August, I'll treat 4 times, 6 days apart.
Okay.
And it's for a whole brood cycle. And then again, I'll treat again between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Right.
I'm in Southeast Ohio.
4 times, right?
Just once.
Oh, just once.
In the wintertime, you can get by with 1 because there's no brood.
Okay.
And say the 1st of December or on a warm day, like 50 degrees, I know the bees are flying, especially if I get 2 days of warm weather.
Right.
The second day, I'll be out there in the morning just waiting to see a bee on the landing board. I close it up, go around back and insert my vaporizer, give them the treatment, and there's no place for them to hide.
Right.
I got them all. Next spring, I'll be using these. This is our new extended release oxalic acid. It'll come out. We'll probably have it for sale in Ohio in November, December time frame.
Okay.
But we recommend putting them on about the time after you do your splits in the spring. It's number 1 time for us. You put them on. These will be good for 90 days. And there's 4 strips in this package. They look like this.
Okay.
There'll be 20. There'll be 5 packs in them. In the smallest package you buy, there'll be 5 of these packages.
Okay.
When you open one of these, it's for one hive.
Okay.
Like some of the competing ones, they just come 20 in a box.
And this company is out of where?
Cambridge, Ohio.
Is that where you guys are from?
Yep.
This is your company?
This is our company.
Okay.
I'm Mike of Mike's Bees.
All right. Oh,
my
perfect.
son Travis.
All right. Well, yeah, I bought some of the tablets from Travis earlier.
Cody, he's the other partner.
Who's it?
My grandson Cody.
Well, in the family, right?
He's day job calling out today, so he.
How old is Cody?
Yeah, he's 23.
23. Okay, so he's not a teenager anymore. So he's enthusiastic.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. That leg booth is hopping. You know what's great about these beekeeping expositions is that people, they give you like a discount, so cheaper than if you would buy it on their website. So because you can talk to the people, talk about their products. It's always a great thing. Hive Alive, of course, critical feeding your bees with Hive Alive. Everyone should be using Hive Alive products to feed their bees. Here's some products right here. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can you tell me who you are and tell me a little bit about Hives For Heroes?
So we're Hives For Heroes. We like to get veterans and first responders involved in beekeeping.
Okay.
We do have 2 different scholarships we also offer. We have the BU scholarship, which allows a veteran or a first responder, as they take each step of their master beekeeping certification, we reimburse them for it.
Oh, wow.
And we also have a Be More scholarship. So whether they've started out as a mentor or whether they move on into mentoring on their 3rd year, If they agree to pay that forward, they can get up to $1,000 to go towards their apiary or building their business. They can choose the bee supplier of their choice. It could be Man Lake, it could be Texas Bee Supply, it could be the one down the road from you. We awarded 35 of those last year. And so it's just about finding camaraderie again, helping with PTSD, and just being the hive for each other. And we're located all around the United States.
That's what I was going to ask. Is it a national organization?
Yes.
Okay. Are you from this area? Or are you from Indiana?
I'm out of Indiana.
Okay.
Yes. And but I do the social media for us nationwide. My husband Ron Ray, he's here. He's the state leader for Indiana.
All right.
So we try to get a state leader in every state. Not every state has a leader, but we do have members in every state.
Betterbee. She's recording me while I'm recording her. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. So, hey, I wanted to talk a little bit about this product right here because I think this is the first time I've seen this product, right?
Sure. So have you used oxalic acid before?
Yes, I use oxalic acid vapor.
Okay.
And I love it.
So this is another way to do the dribble method.
Okay.
So this is the Apibioxyl ready to use. The solution is pre-mixed. There's no extra mixing needed. So you need a doser and you're ready to go.
That's it.
That's it.
And so let me ask you, what's the pricing?
Let's see.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Right over here.
So to treat about 5 hives, it's about $24, and then upwards of the 5 liter, which is about $125.
Is this the 5 liter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It looks like about a gallon and a half, 5 liter. Converting to metric, right? And also want to talk about the Lyson hives because these are very exciting. So I got to tell you, there was a guy on YouTube a couple years ago who built something called Bee Barns. His name was Jim from Vino Farms.
Yes, yep.
And he started using these Lysons, and then they became impossible to find. It's almost like Betterbee, or it's actually a Danish company or something like that.
Polish.
Yeah. They couldn't stock them.
They were very popular.
They were very popular, but now obviously there's more availability.
So this is a new product. This is the Lyson Rapid Hive. It's a little bit different. This is a 10 frame, and if you notice, the corners are dovetailed.
Oh, yeah.
So no screws are needed. They join together, and you're good to go.
I actually have Lyson nukes,
Okay.
which I bought at the end of the year last year. And actually what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to bait them.
Yep.
And I'm going to see if I can attract somebody else's bees. Maybe my bees will go in there, I don't know. But we'll see. So I'm kind of excited for
So
that.
this kit, it comes with this hive roof and a feeder. And so the feeder stays on year round and sort of acts as an inner cover.
Oh,
And then the hive bodies interlock in just like the Lyson 8-9.
yes. Okay, that was the 8-9, I think that. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to building these resource nukes is what I'm going to use them for.
Nice.
So
Wonderful.
for sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And Andrew Root.
It's a pleasure.
All right, nice to meet you. So descendant, of course, of AI
Yes.
Root, I'm assuming.
6th generation.
But I have to ask you the most important question. Are the Browns going to draft Drew Allard this year?
No, hard to say.
Did you go to school with him, or
No,
no? You're older than him.
it might be a little bit.
Might be a little bit. Okay, all right. So I'm going to ask you. So you're with Bee Culture Magazine?
Not officially, no.
I know Jerry is. Jerry, you're the editor, right?
No, but at the end of the day, he's my boss. So
I would say that.
Okay. So, quick question. So, as a beekeeper, what should we look forward to this year in beekeeping, or what things should we look out for this year in beekeeping?
well, unfortunately, and I hate to be a gloomy Gus, but we still have honeybee pest predators and diseases. We have the varroa mite, and then we have that secondary predator, the small hive beetle.
Yes.
And we're having crazy weather now. It's 70 degrees here in northern Ohio, and things are blooming and the bees are starting to raise brood, but this is northern Ohio and we're going to get cold and we might even get more snow. So to be a beekeeper, you got to be tough, and because it's so humbling.
Yes.
Because the bees are smarter than we are.
That's a really good statement. Beekeeping is a very humbling thing.
Oh, it is.
You know?
It is.
So you talked about small hive beetles, which is my problem, you know, especially in the fall. I get these infestations of small hive beetles, and I put the traps out and I put the dryer sheets in, you know, but I still have small hive beetles. So what's in your opinion and your experience, obviously, how should I handle my small hive beetle problem? And I must say that my hives are kind of in a shaded area, which I can't really help. Okay.
So you have to understand that small hive beetles want to reproduce and make more baby small hive beetles. So they're attracted to stress pheromones from the bees. They can pick up those odors. They have clubbed antennae that are very sensitive, so they can pick up these stress pheromones, these odors, and they will be attracted to that colony because they know that colony is struggling in some way, and they're thinking to themselves, ooh, we can get in there and we can outcompete the honeybees, lay our eggs and what have you, because this colony isn't strong enough to protect themselves. So actually it's more diseases and varroa mites that are causing the colony to decrease, and then those bees produce these stress pheromones and it attracts the small hive beetles.
Okay, all right, that's really good information. So in Bee Culture Magazine, what are you working on right now?
We produce a new product every month.
Okay.
And so it's a 100-page magazine that's global. And so what we try to do is be diverse. We have some of those long research articles, but we also have regular contributors that are talking to hobby beekeepers and sideline beekeepers, and how do we maintain and manage our colonies so that they can be successful and we can be successful as the bees are successful in the environment and interacting with it.
Now I noticed that a new feature of the magazine is that, I just noticed this month, I think, Jim 2 actually read his article on swarming. So is this a new thing that you guys are adding to
We've experimented with this for the last year and a half or so, because everybody's attracted to podcasts and digital. So we thought that we would have some of the authors as an experiment write their article, then actually read it, and then have that audio, and we'll put it in a QR code so that the beekeeper can access that and listen to it on the way they're driving to work or something like that.
I listened to it on my way down here today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Jerry and Andrew, thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, folks, it's lunchtime here in the long lunch line, but it goes pretty fast. And plus, I've seen some really awesome Amish pies, so it's definitely worth waiting in line. Okay, getting closer. Past the all critical. Take a I gotta say it was pretty mid, kind of disappointing. I would probably say that the roll was probably the best part. The pie wasn't bad, but I thought I was getting a coconut pie, and it ended up being peanut butter, and I don't really like peanut butter pie. So here is Blue Sky Bee Supply. You heard me talking on my channel a lot about Blue Sky Bee Supply, because Blue Sky Bee Supply is in Ravenna, which is actually on my way home from work. There's Mel. She's the owner of Blue Sky, and she's a great resource for any beekeeping questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk from the main hall here at Fisher Auditorium down to the other auditorium where there's other vendors. Good. How are you?
Doing good. Good to see you.
Are you having a good day?
Having a good day. It's almost time for lunch, so the day's about to get even better.
Lunch is excellent. So
Oh, you've already been there.
Oh yeah, I was the early lunch.
Early lunch. I'm the 12:45 to 1:30.
All right. Well, enjoy lunch.
What, you have any recommendations there?
Everything.
Okay, one of everything?
One of
Kevin
everything.
and I, we can do that. We can take care of that.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Okay.
So, Greg, let me ask you a question real quick.
Absolutely.
Just tell me about beekeeping this year, 2026. What should we be doing?
Well, right now I'd say what we're doing.
Yes, that's
we're
great.
waiting on the maples to bloom. When the maples bloom and we start to see that pollen coming in, then Mother Nature's not turning back. She's not turning back right now anyways, but we know that things are really starting to come. So the main things that we're looking right now in our colony is are they brooding up? Do they have room in the colony? Do they have feed right now? So the next month we're making sure that colonies have food on hand. A lot of our colonies, although they were very heavy going into the wintertime, are up into the top boxes already eating the fondant.
Wow.
We're making sure that everyone has enough food to get through the next 3-4 weeks. Once we get past that and things turn on, then we got to get into that safe zone and don't have food. So the name of the game right now is feed and also take advantage of the limited amount of cap brood in the colonies. Great time for an oxalic acid vapor treatment. Start knocking back those mites now. Keep the feed going. Just keep them plugging away, building up for the rest of the year.
So, how does integrated mite management look at Nature's Image?
So we always are thinking about, this is going to be a very interesting topic this coming year. We're actually running trials with queens, with vaccinated queens, to kind of see what is the bee's response to viruses and under different circumstances. It's blowing our mind. What I've been saying for about 5 years is we put so much effort into removing mites out of the equation. To build mite resistance, we should be looking at viral resistance with the honeybees, building that resiliency within the colony itself. It's pretty exciting what we're seeing. We're waiting for some studies to kind of finish up on that, but here's something that is uncomfortable, and you can share it with your audience here.
Yeah.
You can have colonies that can you can have 2 colonies here. This colony here in a mite wash could have 40, 50, 60 mites in the wash, and they're beautiful. They're healthy, they're squared away, brood is great, no evidence of disease in here. We can go to another colony that has zeros in the mite washes, and they're sick as a dog. They have viruses, slick bees, deformed wing, you name it. The fact of the matter is, high mite counts does not mean you have high viral loads in the colony. You can 100% have low or no mite counts in a wash and have high viral transmission in the colony. That's an uncomfortable truth that we're trying to sort out. The best that we can do right now for integrated pest management is worry about the things that we can control and keep doing better on everything else. So right now, trying to remove mites out of the equation, get the bees' nutrition and health as best as they can, enable them with the tools, equip them to be successful as we try to figure out all these viral things. That's our focus right now is, we got to keep mites out of the equation, but we also have to continue to breed bees that have some kind of viral resistance as we try to understand that. Doing some things with their nutrition that is antiviral is also pretty helpful, but keeping them clean, free of mites if we can, keep their nutrition up, having a queen who's laying and doing her job, those are the 3 big things that I think folks can consider coming out of the spring to have a successful 2026.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks, John.
All right, have a great year.
You too.
So 21st Bee, they're from Arkansas, and they're doing these extruded mold frames. And to be honest with you, I just bought a bunch of these frames right here, and I'm excited to put them into effect. So here's their QR code. If you're interested, they're in Arkansas, but they'll ship to you, so go ahead and check them out. But I'll show you what they look like over here. So again, they're solid plastic, and there's 3 kinds. You got your standard, size cell, and then you've got your smaller cell, and then there's also the drone size, which I don't see. Plus, they also have, these right here. So if you want to do some honeycomb, you can also get that. So, for years we've been working with wooden frames, and now having these plastic frames that are super solid. I'm really looking forward to putting these into my hives this year. So again, 21st Bee, they are out of Arkansas. Well, that's a wrap for me for this year of the Tri-County Beekeepers Association Annual Meeting. It was a great time, learned a lot, spent too much money, as I always do, but I'm looking forward to implementing the knowledge and looking forward to using the products that I learned about today. And hopefully everybody has a great beekeeping season, everybody has a lot of fun, and we'll talk to you soon. And happy bees, everybody.